This is a step-by-step video tutorial on how to make these crocheted raffia statement earrings. In this kit, you will receive all the raffia yarn that you will need, cork fabric for backing so it stays nice and flat and sturdy, 2 jumper connector rings, and then 2 earring backs with the posts, a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and then this earring card holder for display or gifting purposes. The only other thing that you'll need to make this kit is some sort of glue. I'll be using hot glue, and then smaller scissors or jewelry pliers would work great, but I will show you how to do it with scissors. You don't necessarily need jewelry pliers. Start by making a magic circle. So wrap the yarn behind your fingers and then cross it over. Insert the hook into that circle, pull a loop through. Then yarn over and chain up 1. From there, make 8 single crochets into this magic circle. So pull a loop up and through, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. Do not make the stitches too tight because this size hook will actually make the stitches pretty small and tight naturally. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to close the magic circle, and just a warning that raffia can sometimes snap, so make sure you don't pull it too tight. You're just going to pull it snug until it closes. From here, you're not going to join. We're just going to start the next row by making 2 single crochet into the first stitch from round 1. So insert 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet in that first stitch, and then you'll make 2 single crochet in each stitch going around until you have 16 total stitches in that second round. All right, so I just finished round 2. I have 16 total single crochet stitches. Now for round 3, I will make 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then increase in the next one, meaning you make 2 single crochets in the next stitch. One and then 2. Then you'll repeat that going all the way around. So 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet. And you'll repeat that all the way around until you have a total of 24 stitches in round 3. Once you're done with round 3, you'll make a slip stitch into the next stitch and then yarn over and finish off by pulling a loop up and through, cutting, weaving the ends, and then cut these 2 ends. And you'll just want to save this longer piece for the tassels that'll go on the bottom of this. So we'll do that next. So you want to take a piece of raffia, about 4 inches is good, and fold it in half. Then pick any spot around the last round, insert your hook into any stitch and pull the center through, then yarn over and pull the 2 ends through that loop that's on the hook. And then you'll repeat that 3 more times. All right, so now that I have all 4 tails on, I'm going to cut them. I usually just eyeball it to where I want it to go. So I'll start off with like a first round of cutting. And I kind of see how I like it. I like them to be a little bit shorter, but if you want them to be longer, you can make them longer. And again, I don't really measure it at all. I think these are about a 1/2 inch. And I make sure that they're all pretty much even just by eyeballing it. And that's pretty much how I'll leave it. To make the top part of the earring, you'll make a magic circle, pull a loop through, yarn over, and chain up 1, and then make 6 single crochet into the magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then take the tail, pull it nice and snug, and then insert the hook into the first stitch, make a slip stitch, yarn over, and finish off by pulling a loop through, pulling it tight, cutting, this tail. You can save this for the other earring for the tassels, and then just weaving this end through. I usually just weave it through twice, but you can weave it through more if you want, but usually twice is good enough for me. All right, so that's all the crocheting. Now we'll add the hardware. All right, to use the jumper ring, you'll insert scissors into it, insert your hook onto the other side, and just kind of work at it until you pry it open just a little bit. So that should be more than enough. And you could do this with jewelry pliers, but if you don't have, you can just use scissors and a hook, and that should be enough. So then you'll just insert the jumper ring into the bottom stitch of the top, and then you want to kind of find the center stitch at the top from the tassels. So it's about right here. And you don't have to go through the whole single crochet. I usually just go through the top or bottom loop of the stitch, and then take your scissors and just pinch it closed. And that should be good. All right, and then to add the back of the post, the earring back, take the earring back, take just a tiny little drop of hot glue and glue it on the back. Press it down, make sure it's stuck. Just a tiny bit goes a long way. And then you'll take the hot glue again and just glue around the perimeter of the last round. Again, doesn't have to be that much, maybe a little bit in the center. Take the cork fabric, bottom side up, glue it on, press it. You don't need a lot because you don't want it to spill over the sides. And then just take your scissors and cut around the perimeter. Okay. And that is one whole earring, and you'll just repeat the same thing for the other earring. All right, so now I'm done with both earrings, and they are so simple, easy, quick to make, would make a great gift for yourself or for someone else. The kit would also make a great gift for a beginner crocheter, and I like that. I like this earring card holder because it makes it for perfect gifting. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy.